First, we'll talk about the high-level updates. The first one is going to be the onboarding wizard for WordPress hosting. So on the previous live call, I showed you if you do a brand new sub account or you create a brand new agency account, you'll have an onboarding wizard in the Launchpad that's going to guide you through all the setups that you need to do. So here's one example. This is my agency Launchpad, and you see the first step is going to be brand logo, setting up your API domain, setting up the white label domain, setting up the email services, phone services, and then creating and loading a snapshot. So now the next is going to apply if you create a WordPress hosting inside the sub account. So I have some screenshots here. It's introduced as a setup guide after you create a new WordPress hosting subscription. So you have to buy the WordPress subscription. So if you go into a sub account, let me just show an example. You need to go to sites and then go to WordPress, and then you can purchase here. You can activate WordPress, and then depending on how it's set up, it's gonna be either $10 or you can, me as the owner of the agency, I can charge to an agency, or as the agency owner, I can also update the pricing for the sub account. So I can charge $20, but you basically just need to pay and subscribe. And once you do, it's going to have a same step-by-step action. So the guide overview is just clear call to actions, tooltips, and then it's gonna be on the right side as a pop-up. So step 1, create a site. Step 2, import your existing site, and then log into your WordPress admin, and then continue your domain. So I'll actually share this document with you. And then you can just extend the images and then you see what's on them. But for me, it's gonna totally mess up the layout, so I'm just going to leave as is. The next high-level update for this week is going to be enhanced email delivery. So if you remember earlier, this is especially for the shared domains. So it's starting on August 26th, so it's already live, and basically all new agency sub-accounts using shared domains are going to benefit from automatic email address optimization. So if you remember earlier, you had to manually go into your domain settings and then add a bunch of DNS settings to make sure the delivery is on point. So that means you are not going to the spam folder, you are not going to the promotion folder, but ideally our email marketing campaigns are going to the primary inbox. So here's an example. Let's say your address is support@yourbusiness.com and here's your shared domain. Now it's going to create an optimized sending address, and then the benefits are going to be better email deliverability, improve sender reputation, automatic optimization, so you don't need to do anything for this, and then it works with all high-level email features. So again, the main point is just to end up in the primary inbox side. And all sub-accounts, all agency sub-accounts are affected that were created after August 26th. So existing setups remain the same. Next is going to be just adding more languages. First, starting with the checkout payment elements. HighLevel is currently for in English mostly, but adding more and more features. So now it's for enhancing the checkout experience by adding multi-language support. So the supported languages currently are here. So of course we have the English, but finally we have German, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, Swedish. So no setup required for this either. It's going to automatically adapt the language based on their platform language. That's a setting you can set on the business profile. And then it's basically just to build more trust, reduce the drop-offs, and I have two screenshot examples in German and in Spanish. Both of those are checkout examples. And then there are going to be more features coming like this in the future. For example, for the calendar section, the communities, and the SaaS section as well. going to be adding more languages, more currencies, and then more region-specific payment options as well. So that's going to be best if you are an international high-level user. And then the last feature, the last high-level update that I have for now is introducing new templates. So you already know if you create a new website or a new funnel, HighLevel already has a bunch of pre-built sections, and then finally added some new ones. So some new website templates, restaurant and bar, new funnel templates, one for automotive and one for medical, new webinar templates, new email templates, form, survey, social templates, Google Ad templates. So all of these are going to just speed up your workflow, and then you can just customize all of these. So it's going to be helpful. Bunch of Google Ad templates. And then here I have some examples. This is for some social designs. And then here we have a funnel design as one of the new templates. So for this, I'll actually go into the one of my high-level sub accounts and then go to sites and just show you some of the examples. So if you go to funnels and you try to create a new funnel, let's say we want to use the template. So here you'll find all these templates: business services, strategy and coaching. You can filter by most popular or most recent. So here you see the recent ones: tax accounting, graphic designer. Let's take a look at the graphic designer, for example. Just click inside and then it looks pretty nice. I like the color change in the background. And then it's pretty eye-catching colors. It's a great funnel, and you can just, there are endless ways to sell this. You can either create a website for your business, or you can resell it to one of your customers, or you can just sell a free website design and charge for the monthly hosting, because this is a really sticky service. People are not really going to cancel because then they will lose access to their existing website. So that's another great way how you can monetize HighLevel. And this funnel, you can definitely see the improvements on the testimonial section, on the services section. If you compare it to one of the previous funnels, it definitely looks much better. Let me just show one as one of the more populars. This is an order funnel, but I don't think it looks nearly as good as some of the new ones. I don't really like these design elements. And overall, I'm just in love with the latest designs. And the same one applies to the websites, to the webinars. Let's say you want to create a new webinar. You could just create a new webinar funnel. And then let's say it's gonna be a live webinar. And then you have to enter all your details. And then you'll have the templates at the bottom. Currently, I don't have a form created as well, so I'm not going to go through the funnel. But you have the same website examples as well. If you create from templates, you have a most popular and the most recent section also. So here's the tattoo artist. I think that's one of the new ones that we just mentioned. So new website templates, it's a restaurant and bar, so not the tattoo artist. But here's the preview. You have different sections: recent works, contact us, and then it actually works. So it's already pre-built. You can just update your information, update your email, add your phone number, add your social links, but it's already a responsive and working website. It just takes some time to load because it's a preview, but if you click at the home, it goes back to the home page. You have an overview of the business, how it works, book your consultation, you get an aftercare. So pricing sections looks really professional. So let me know what you think about these updates. I really think HighLevel is super active. If you look at the updates, there's one basically coming out every day. So I'll make sure to create new videos on this and then cover the upcoming updates in some more live videos or just separate videos on my YouTube account. Alright, that's all for today. But if you have any more questions regarding meta ads or high-level strategies, just let me know, comment down below the video, and I'll make sure to respond to them. Otherwise, in the description, you are going to find two links. The first is going to be my free school community. Currently, we have over 360 members, and it's the perfect place if you are just starting on your journey with meta ads on HighLevel, and it's completely free. So you are welcome to join. It's a great community. And if you are looking for something more, there's a 14-day free trial to HighLevel, and it's also going to give you a free access to my paid community, which is currently $47 per month. So you can grab the free trial using the link in my description, and then I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.